Wait. Why are we back in here?
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Why is this familiar?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Tips for not getting
disbelief,
fired.
Stanley
Talk less.
decided to go up
Oh
to his
no,
boss's office,
I've been talking too
hoping he might
much.
find an answer there.
I've been talking too much. I'm going to get
Coming to
fired.
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I talk too much. I'm going to get fired. I'm going to get fired. I can't talk to him.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
No, I
He
couldn't
considered
do
the
it.
possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that.
Right, and
in
after
such a
talking too
competitive
much.
economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
But everyone did
And then
vanish. That's the
something
thing, though.
occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None
That
of it
doesn't
made
surprise
any
me.
logical sense.
I'm trying to think of
As
a movie
Stanley
that
pondered
happened
this,
in.
he
but-
began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Wait a minute. I don't have any
Why did
feet.
doors close automatically behind him?
Yeah,
whenever
why
he
do
went?
doors close automatically
And for that
behind me?
matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they
They
simply
are.
repeating? No, Stanley
1,
said to
2,
himself,
B,
this is all
4,
too
do-do.
strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
It must be.
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
Nope.
He wasn't crazy after all.
Nope.
And he thought to
Just
himself,
gonna keep walking.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Yeah, let's have
So,
some fun.
he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whee!
Then he imagined himself soaring through
Floating
space on a
free as a
magical
bird.
starfield, and it too appeared.
Ooh,
it was
space.
so much fun.
Space,
and Stanley
the
marveled
final
that he had still
frontier.
not woken up. How was he remaining so
Ooh,
lucid?
cars.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and
Yeah, why
thinking?
is there a voice in my
Now
head
the
trying to tell
voice
me
was
what to do?
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Wait, if there's a voice inside of my head, does that mean I'm
dreaming about
supposed
a
to be
voice
British?
Describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And
Good
while
day,
he found
mate.
it all very
No, it's
odd,
Australian.
I wondered if this voice spoke to
You
all people
bugger.
in their dreams.
You
The truth
bugger, get
was,
out of my
course,
bloody
this
head.
was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley
Pish
simply
posh and
deceiving
God save the
himself,
Queen and all that
believing that if
malarkey.
he's
Fish and
asleep, he doesn't
chips.
have to take responsibility for
Harpoon.
himself?
Any Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge
Stanley
fans know what I'm
is
talking
as
about.
awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
This
Now,
is just
hearing
gonna
the
keep
voice speak
looping.
these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did
Yeah.
the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Yeah,
this
how would the voice
was a
explain
part
all
of
that?
himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Yeah.
That this was a dream.
I will wank
So he
myself
closed
off in the
his
corner.
eyes gently, and he invited
Ah,
himself
good
to
night,
wake up.
drinks.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Ah,
the fresh air of a world outside this one.
feels
Let
wonderful.
me wake up, he thought to himself.
Wake me
Through
up
this
inside.
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Wait, I have a wife?
All I want is my
Well,
life
this is news to me.
exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Yeah.
I am okay.
I am Batman. Drink machine.
Stanley began
No.
screaming. Please, someone
No.
wake me up. My name is
Wake
Stanley.
me up
I have a boss.
inside.
I have an office.
Wake me
I am
up
real.
inside.
Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who
Yeah.
am I?
Help me.
And everything went black.
What? Oh, it did go black.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait, what? My name's not Mariella.
Mariella woke
My
up
name's
on a
not
day
Stanley
like any
either.
other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place.
Oh wait,
of
there
work.
I am.
But on this particular
Why am I passed
day,
out on the
her
street?
walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man.
Come
He
on,
was
call the
obviously
ambulance.
crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Oh, sure.
And in that
Sure they do.
moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am
You know,
sane.
technically it's
I am
considered
in
abnormal
control
to be
of my
normal.
mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Oh no,
The
your
very
fucking
important
meeting.
people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had
People
no
too
time
busy
for
to
this,
notice anything
so it was
important.
only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
And she didn't even call
And then
911?
she turned and ran.
You son of a bitch, you didn't call 911. Well, now I'm dead. Oh great, we're loading again.